Things are looking pretty good, up 15% yesterday, up another 3%, almost 4% pre-market. The big news yesterday was with short sellers, because short sellers lost around $500 million in a single day. This is really important because what happened is, if you put this in comparison, the $500 million they lost yesterday alone, you compare that to what happened the week for May 28th. This was a week where we saw AMC stock price rise significantly. We saw the stock do extremely well that week, and short sellers only lost $1.2 billion. So to put that into perspective, short sellers lost almost $500 million yesterday alone. And the thing is, the short interest is not going down. We're seeing short interest right now at 23%, continuing to increase. Over the last couple of days, it was at 19, 20, 21%, but this is one of the highest short volume ratios we have seen in a while at 23%. So that is really a good sign. That's showing us that, look, right now, short sellers are continuing to bet against AMC. They're not backing down, and this shows us that we still have not yet seen the short squeeze. It is still very possible for us to see shorts cover their position, see the stock double, triple, easily break that $100 per share range. It's just a matter of time before short sellers realize that they can't keep just hemorrhaging money, can't keep losing hundreds of millions, billions of dollars every couple of days. $500 million lost in a single day. If that happens too many days in a row, they're going to be in some major trouble. Other news with AMC is what is going on with insiders. A lot of people have been asking me about this. They've been getting worried. They're like, what's going on? Why is this happening? So right now, AMC insiders over the last 2 weeks have sold $13 million in stock. This has been between about 10 different insiders. So between board executives, officers, this is how much money was sold off. A lot of people are concerned about this, saying, why are insiders selling off their position when a lot of these people haven't sold AMC stock in years, haven't sold any AMC stock in a long time. So they're wondering, why is it happening now? Well, you just got to remember, these people get paid in stock options. These people get paid in, they already own tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of shares of AMC. So selling off some of their positions is not surprising at all. If they've owned it for years, they've never sold, now's the perfect time to sell. If you owned AMC stock for years, when it's reaching record highs right now, you probably would sell some off too. It's not like they're selling off their entire positions. It's not like they don't own any stock. They still own stock. They still have a lot of money in AMC. They're just selling off a small portion of their position. And lastly, before we get into what is going on with a couple other things, we have another announcement that came out from Wall Street Bets. I don't know if you guys follow this, but one thing I look at in particular is how much people are actually talking about AMC. Are people continuing to talk about it more? Are they talking about it less? Obviously, we like to see the short interest. We like to see what's going on with insiders. We like to see, all of the major numbers that a lot of people are talking about. But one thing people don't talk about is, how much is it being talked about on the internet? You can look at Google Trends. You can look at what's going on with Wall Street Bets. I look at both of them. But right now, AMC has fallen a bit in Wall Street Bets in terms of mentions. If you look over the last 24 hours, right now, AMC is ranked number 4 on Wall Street Bets in terms of how much its stock is being mentioned. We see, for example, CLNE, Wolf, WOOF, and CRSR, all higher than AMC. Is this bad? This isn't like a bad sign. It's just showing that a lot of people on Wall Street Bets are getting distracted. They're getting distracted from AMC. They're looking elsewhere. They're looking towards what's the next shiny object for the day. And a lot of those people are just following that one stock, those 2 stocks that are doing well in that particular day. For example, WOOF, I believe, is Petco, and the stock did extremely well yesterday. The stock was up about 15-20% just the other day. So people are just trying to follow what is doing the best rather than focusing on AMC. So people are getting distracted from what exactly is going on. And lastly, if you guys are looking at what is going on with AMC, their stock price pre-market, like we mentioned before, they are doing extremely well. And They are up right now about 3.6%. Volume for the day is a little higher than it's been the last couple of days. It's at 2.89 million, almost 3 million. So things are looking pretty good.